Today we'll be talking to Heidi Kwok, the founder of Graceful Hands, about why is it so important for parents to learn English in Hong Kong. The topic we are going to discuss today is grammar. Can you please tell the parents why learning grammar is important?
Okay, grammar is very important, no matter how much the rules change. And this is what makes it possible for us all to communicate and understand what we see and what we say. We learn basic grammar when we start to put sentences together as children. Grammar teaches us how to build sentences, but the types of words that we use and when we should use them. Grammar also tells us what type of words we are using in any particular sentence. It is grammar that will allow kids to be a better communicator, listener, thinker, reader, and writer.
Why should parents teach their child proper grammar?
Okay, as children grow, their vocabulary expands, right? While it's often cute to hear a small child mispronounce a word or use the wrong verb tense, it isn't so charming once a child progresses past kindergarten or entered primary levels. You must start teaching correct grammar for kids at a very young age. As kids progress through their structural learning, they will hopefully gain many skills that will enable them to one day live independently. While of course everyone will live skills one day and start their career development, the workforce is highly competitive in most any field. And while education and experience play an important role in gaining a job and progressing in a career, presentation of self is also very important. Preparing your child for the role of a professional begins at a very young age, and good grammar is an essential part of this preparation.
How can a parent make learning grammar fun for their child?
Okay, teach grammar through using sentences in games rather than explaining rules is one of the very key important elements. Of course, adults like to learn about rules, but when children is not necessarily helpful, children learn with experience. It is better to spend the time practicing with games so that the sentence structures are learned naturally. The way a native speaker learns is through hearing and using the language every day. We have to apply the same ways to children who learn English as their second language. Give them time to practice every day and ask them to speak with correct grammar every day. After all, when you learn to speak your own language, you did not first sit down to study grammar, right? It is just very important for parents to know that grammar can be absorbed as well as taught. For example, your 8-year-old child does not need to know where the subject, verb, and objects are in order to say I love you. Is that correct? So parents, take heart. You really can teach your child English even if you don't understand English grammar yourself.
Thank you, Heidi, for talking to us about the importance of parents learning grammar in English.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. We look again to hear from you soon. Goodbye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.